Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are all having a decent week with the new news about the longer shelter in place. So, I mean, the good news is, I guess that means there'll be more Pilates Mat classes in our future. When you get here, let me know that you're here. Baby kitty, don't. She's playing with the cord. All right, so let me know when you're here. Just send a thumbs up or a heart or something. Hi, Patty. So I'm thinking for tonight, we might use some hand weights, but I don't have any hand weights. Hi, Bill. So I'm thinking if you have like light 1 or 2 pound hand weights, grab those guys. If not, 2 soup cans. Hopefully everybody's got a soup can right now. So if you just tuned in, we're gonna maybe use some hand weights if you have them, 1 or 2 pound hand weights. If not, I got some black beans, or you can grab some soup cans, just to add a little weight to some of the arm work for tonight. So soup cans or hand weights, that's all you need, and your own body and a mat. And if you don't have a mat, a carpet. If you have cats, even better. Exactly. Provisions. I'm sure we all have them at this point. All right, well, it looks like a bunch of you guys are here, so I'm gonna just start the class. And there's baby kitty, we're ready to go. All right, so just start by finding a comfortable position or seat for yourself. I like to sit cross-legged, but you can lay on your back. Just any way that feels comfortable for you. Hands up on your lap, or you can rest them on your belly. If you're laying on your back, you can rest them on your belly, and then just allow your eyes to close. And send your breath low into your low belly. So just let your low belly muscles relax. Right now, let your pelvic floor muscles relax. Try to relax even your chest here. And just take a breath in, let your belly fill up with air. And then exhale, just let the belly relax. And inhale, let the belly fill up. And exhale, let the belly relax. And then just take a moment to just notice your physical body. Notice what it feels like tonight. Notice even your energy level, your emotional body as well. Notice what your mind is like, what your emotions are like. And just tune in, just notice. Don't try to change it or judge it or have it be any different. Just noticing. And then if you'd like, you can set an intention for your practice tonight, maybe just to feel better. Maybe you want to be stronger in some way, or more flexible in some way, more present. Just setting an intention for yourself that makes sense to you. And then allow yourself to take an inhale breath. And exhale all the way out. And then just allowing your eyes to open. And let's start on our hands and knees. Let's start with cat-cow, just opening up the joints of the spine. So coming up to a position that feels right for you. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, a little bit apart. On your exhale breath, you're going to contract your abdominal muscles and round your spine. So you're using your abdomen to round your spine more than you're pushing with your hands. Then inhale, extend your spine. Keep a tone in your abdomen so you're not just dumping into the low back. Exhale, round your spine. Let the top of your head move towards the ground. And inhale, extend the spine. Do a couple more like that. Exhale, round the spine. Push your shins down into the ground so you feel your legs, the lower leg, get anchored. And inhale, extend. And last time like that. Exhale, round the spine. And inhale, extend. And then let's come back to just neutral and let's do a little bit of movement. So you're just gonna lean to one side, then come more forward onto your hands, lean to the other side, and then back into your knees. So just coming kind of all the way around in a circle, just letting the joints relax a little bit, letting the pelvis relax. Just checking in with your neck and shoulders. Can you let any tension go here? And then let's reverse the direction, going the other way. All the way around, breathing as you move. One more time. And then coming back to neutral. So from here, let's do our opposite arm and leg reach. So remembering that we're not going to take the legs super high and crank on the low back. We want to use the glutes, so we're kind of waking up our glutes and abdomen, our core muscles. So take one leg and reach the opposite arm long and away. And then let's round the spine and bring the elbow and knee together. So you try to use your abdominal muscles to get the elbow and knee to come together. So you're not just pulling with your limbs, but you're pulling from the middle of the body. We'll do one more like that. And exhale, round. And then coming back, and we'll do the other side. So opposite arm and leg reach long. Try to keep your lower back about the same length. So you're not arching your lower back more as the leg comes out, but you're turning your glutes on more. And then back in. Inhale away. And exhale, round the spine. Let's do one more like that. Inhale. And exhale. And then just resting, both arms down. Bring your big toes together, your knees apart. Push back into a child's pose. Just kind of starting to relax the hip joints here and lengthen both sides of the body. So forehead can be down. And just taking a couple of breaths here. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing the skin around the sides of your neck and upper shoulders. And then coming all the way back up. And let's come on to our backs and just do a little bridging through the spine. So a little more spinal movement. So coming all the way down onto your back. You're going to reach your arms long by your side. And here, you can push the upper back part of your arm a little bit down into the mat so the chest opens nice and wide. So we can keep the tops of our shoulders relaxed. You're going to contract your glutes and then the lower abdomen and tilt your pelvis backwards towards the ground, your two front hip bones. And then peel your spine up one vertebra at a time using your abdominals. Inhale at the top, then exhale, articulate your spine back down using your abdomen to lay your spine down. Inhale at the bottom and exhale back up. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing the front of your neck. Inhale and then exhale back down. And let's do two more like that. Just noticing if there's any spots that feel kind of sticky or not quite as mobile, and just see if you can, each time you articulate, get a little more movement in those segments that feel sticky. And one more like that. Inhale at the top and exhale. Articulate back down. Good, you guys. Let's add some arms to the bridge. So just mobilizing the shoulders a little bit. So articulating it. Inhale at the top. Reach your arms over your head and then articulate back down through the spine. Let the arms lower down. And again, exhale, bridge up. Inhale, the arms float over the head. Glutes should be really active in the top of your bridge. And as you articulate up, so the back of the body is waking up as well. Hamstrings should be working as well. Bridging up, inhale, arms come over the head. And exhale, the arms come back down. Good, you guys. Let's grab your weights or your soup cans, grab your provisions. You don't have to use anything. It will be fine if you don't have anything to use nothing as well. So we're going to start with our arms up towards the ceiling, just right in alignment with our shoulder joints. On an exhale breath, you're going to contract your core muscles, then the muscles underneath your shoulder blades. We're going to push the arms down towards the ground and just lift the head and shoulders. And then inhale, come back. So we're just articulating through the neck and then the upper back. Arms come down, articulate through the neck, compress your lower abdominal muscles towards the ground. So the transverse abs are active. Exhale. And inhale and come back down. So from here, lose one of the hands. We're going to keep one in either hand. From here, you're going to take that arm over towards the opposite side of your body now. So you're going to exhale, press towards the opposite side of your body and reach in that direction and then come back. And exhale, arm comes down. You're twisting a little bit in the opposite direction. With the arm that's on the ground, you can actually push the upper back part of your arm down into the mat. You can lift your hand or keep it down, whatever feels right. Exhale, contract your lower abdominal muscles and twist your body. And let's do one more time. Exhale. And back up. And then we'll switch hands, we'll do the other side. Make sure the front of your shoulder is actually moving backwards towards the ground. So we're not reaching the front of the shoulder forward as we move the arm. So this arm is just long on the ground. Push the upper back part of your arm down. Exhale, the hand comes towards the opposite side of your body, opposite hip, and we twist our upper body a little bit in that direction as we lift the head and shoulders and come down. Exhale, contract your abdominal muscles, lift the head and shoulders, rotate from your low ribs. So you should feel your oblique muscles waking up a little bit, the muscles around your rib cage. Exhale, keeping the shoulders back in the socket. So the fronts of the shoulders actually move back towards your back. And let's do two more like that. Exhale, and back. And one more time. Exhale, and back. And then grab your second cam or your weight. And we're going to move on to just a little more focused abdominal. So arms come up towards the ceiling again. Knees will be in tabletop. So if your neck is bothering you, you can just do just the arms and back up. Otherwise, you're going to exhale, contract your abdominal muscles, arms come down, and head and shoulders lift. And then inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, arms come down, articulate through your neck and upper back, contracting your lower abdominal muscles as you come up. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do one more like that. Exhale. And inhale. Come all the way down and just relax for a moment. Good, you guys. So if that was enough for you, you can stick with that variation or we're going to add on. Remember, you can always let your head and shoulders relax on the ground if you need to. So from here, knees come to tabletop. Going to exhale, press the arms down, lift the head and shoulders, and straighten the legs. Then bend the knees, arms come up, and head comes down. And we'll start again. Exhale, contract your lower abdominal muscles, straighten the legs, bend the knees, arms come up. And you can just stick with this variation if your neck is bugging you, or if you're dealing with any low back injury, just the arms is perfect. So keeping the front of the arms moving back, use the muscles under the shoulder blades, straighten the legs, bend the knees, arms come up. We'll do two more. Exhale, and how low the legs go depends on how much strength you have in your abdomen. So if your low back is changing shape, you bring your legs higher or you bend your knees. One more like that. Exhale. And then coming all the way down. From here, you can put your hands to the side, and we're going to come up to sitting. So you can roll yourself up, or you can roll to the side and come up. And we're going to practice our roll down. So this is spinal articulation and abdominal strength here. So you can keep your legs straight if you can get the natural curve of your low back here. If you can't, you're going to bend your knees, okay? So from here, arms will just be forward. You can have palms facing each other. The shoulders, again, draw back in the socket. Contract your core muscles, including your glutes and pelvic floor. So everything's lifting up, getting tall in your spine. Contract your abdominals, round your lower back, and articulate back through the spine using your abdomen to lay your spine down. Inhale, the arms come over the head, but ribs stay still. Exhale, reach the arms up, articulate through your neck, upper back, middle back, lower back. If you got stuck or you can't get up, just use your hands at your hamstrings to help you up. So sitting up nice and tall, contract your abdominals, rolling backwards. Inhale, arms reach over the head. Exhale, reach up. Articulate through the spine. And then as you come forward, reach forward. Contract your abdominal muscles and try to bring your body forward using your abdomen. And then sitting up nice and tall again, rolling backwards. Inhale, the arms come over the head. Exhale, reach up. Articulate through your neck, upper back, middle back, lower back, reaching forward, and then sitting up nice and tall. So from here, we're going to take a variation of an exercise called teaser. If rolling back and forward is challenging on your low back, the variation you're going to do is just this. Hands are kind of pulling in on the hamstrings. You round your lower back using your abdomen, and then you come up to sitting. And that's all you'll do if your lower back is bothering you. Otherwise, one leg will be bent and one leg is going to be straight, and we're going to squeeze the legs together. If your hamstrings are on the tighter side, you're going to lower that leg to a place that feels okay for your body. So from here, we're going to reach forward towards our foot. Our lower back is a little bit round to start. We're using our abdominals to roll back. So it's pretty much like the roll down, but we've got one leg in the air, articulating up. Reaching forward towards your foot, lift your heart up, shoulders move back in the socket, and articulate back down through the spine. Inhale, arms reach over the head, exhale up, articulating up, one vertebra at a time. Trying not to use momentum, it's okay if you get stuck, and come all the way back down. Let's do one more, exhale. Coming up, rest that foot down, grab the front of your shins, and sit up nice and tall here. Take a breath. And we'll do the other side. So right foot down, or whatever. I did my right leg in the air first. Whatever side you did, second side. So you're going to squeeze your legs together or lower that leg a little bit if the hamstrings feel tight. Reach forward, round your lower back using your abdominals, but chest lifts up. And then roll backwards, one vertebra at a time. Inhale at the bottom, arms reach over the head. Exhale, reach up. Articulating back up through the spine, working on using your abdominals to lower your spine and to bring yourself back up. Exhale. Coming up, chest lifts up, arms stay in the socket, front of the shoulders stay moving back, so we're not pulling with the front of the shoulders to get up. Let's do one more. Rolling back, inhale at the bottom, exhale, reach up. Articulating back up. Grab your shins, sit up nice and tall. Good, you guys. So let's move on to doing a little bit of rowing and we're going to use our cans or our weights. So we've done this a couple of times. So far we're going to do 2 variations, rowing back and front. These are traditionally reformer exercises, but we're going to do them here on the mat. So from here, you're going to sit up nice and tall. So you want the natural curve of your low back. If you can't do that with straight legs, you're going to bend your knees as much as you need to. So we'll start with our knuckles together here. Sitting up really tall. You're going to contract your abdominal muscles and roll behind your sitting bones, so that place where it feels challenging in your abdomen. Arms come out to the side. 3 times, we're going to bring our arms back. 1, 2, contract your abdominals. 3, use the muscles under your armpits and shoulder blades, and then sit up nice and tall. So as you move your arms, you're really feeling work under your shoulder blades. And we'll start again. Exhale, roll back. Find that place that's a little bit challenging for your abdomen. Push back and forward 3 times. And then coming forward and sitting up tall. So now we're going to do the full rowing exercise. If you've got any shoulder issues, you can lose your weights, lose your cans, and do it without any weights, okay? So sitting up tall, you're going to contract your transverse abs. So they do compression, they draw inwards. You're going to round your lower back, arms come out to the side, press your hands back as you bring your body forward. Then you're going to make a big circle with your arms up and around towards your feet, and then restack your spine to come up. So exhale, contract your abdominal muscles, legs are active. Exhale, press the body forward. Bring the arms back. Make a big circle with the arms, and then restack your spine to come up. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, round your lower back. Press the arms back, bring the body forward. Make a big circle with the arms, and then restack the spine. Check in, you guys, with your upper shoulders. Make sure they're relaxed as well as you bring the arms up and around. Round your lower back. Arms come out. Exhale. Press the arms back, bring the body forward, and make a circle with the arms, keeping the tops of the shoulders relaxed. And rest. Take a moment. Good, you guys. If you need to bend your knees or wiggle your spine a little bit, just shake it out. Then we're going to do our variation of rowing front. So again, you can bend your knees any amount that you need to get the natural curve of your low back, okay? Otherwise, hands are going to start at your hips here. Shoulders are down, moving down on your back. I like to flex my feet because I get a bigger stretch, but you can do what you want here with your feet. You're going to round your lower back and bring your body forward using your abdominals. Reach your arms down your legs, keeping the tops of the shoulders relaxed. Lengthen your spine, sit up nice and tall. Get taller as you circle the arms around and press the hands down. Exhale, come forward, arms come down the legs. Inhale, the arms reach out and up, and exhale, press down, make a circle. Rounding the spine forward. Inhale, coming up, using the muscles, your core muscles and your back muscles to extend your spine. As you come up, reaching down, coming up, circle around. Let's do one more time. Coming forward. As you come up and press the arms down, get taller, taller, taller through the spine, and relax. Good, you guys. So I'm going to stay seated because if I stand up, you won't be able to see me. But you can do this exercise standing up if you want to, so you don't have to sit down. I'm just going to sit because you can see me that way. So you're welcome to stand up. We're going to take hug a tree here is the name of the exercise. So you're going to bring your arms out a little bit forward of your shoulders with a little bend in the elbows. Use the muscles underneath your shoulder blades, and on your exhale breath, bring your fingertips together, and then inhale, open. So even as the arms come forward, the front of the shoulder stays moving back. So we're not here, right? We're trying to move more from the muscles on and underneath the shoulder blades. Inhale, arms open, exhale, arms close. And so you're contracting your core muscles first and then moving the arms. I have an itch. Good, and exhale, fingertips come together, inhale, open. Get tall through the spine, make lots of space in your spine, even if you're standing. Keep reaching through the top of the head towards the ceiling. So we're creating lots of length, lots of space. One more time like that, exhale. And then you can rest your arms. Good, you guys, so this next one is called serve a platter. So elbows in at your side, literally like you're serving a platter except on more of a diagonal. So you're gonna reach the arms out, and as you do, you're gonna lower the shoulder blades down on your back. So it's like a lever. Exhale, arms come out, shoulder blades come down. Contract your core muscles first, then reach your arms out. Yeah, and even here, feel the front of the shoulder moving back in the socket as the arms come out. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let's do 2 more like that. Exhale, inhale. Last time, hold the arms here with a little bend in the elbow, and I'll turn sideways so you can see me. A little tiny bend. And from here, you're gonna do tiny circles right in the shoulder joints. So right in front of the shoulders, the front of the shoulder stays moving back in the joint. Feel like you're scooping from underneath the arm and the muscles on your back as you circle around. Then we'll reverse the direction, circling around. Keep breathing, use your core muscles, relax the tops of your shoulders. One more. And you can rest. Good, you guys. So come up. If you're standing, come down onto your knees. And if you're sitting, come up to your knees. I'll see if I can scoot back here so you can see me. So from here, we're going to do an exercise called thigh stretch and chest expansion. We'll start with chest expansion. So arms come forward. You're going to push the arms back and open your chest as the arms come back. Arms come forward. Arms come back. The collarbones get wide. Shoulder blades draw slightly together and forward. Let's do 2 more like that. Exhale, arms come back. Turn your triceps on the backs of your arms and feel like you're pushing your arms back from like the back of your upper shoulder. We'll do 2 more like that. Exhale. And one more time, exhale. So this time we'll hold the arms out. And you're gonna hinge at your knee joints without changing the shape of your back and come forward. It's called thigh stretch. I do not feel a stretch in my thighs. I feel work in my thighs. But it's called a stretch because we're doing the eccentric contraction. So we're lengthening our muscles as they work. So we'll do 2 more. You should feel significant burning in your quadriceps right now. And last time, core stays strong, lower back stays the same shape. And come up and you can rest. Good, you guys. So let's keep these nearby, but just put them on the ground for now. And let's lay on our back. Let's take single leg circles. So rolling down, we'll bring one leg up towards the ceiling. If your hamstrings are on the tighter side, you just leave this opposite knee bent. Otherwise, both legs can be straight. Gently push the upper back part of your arm into the mat so your chest is open and your core is engaged. We're going to keep the opposite hip stable in this one. You're going to circle the leg around and exhale, bring the leg up. Inhale, cross the body. Exhale, around and up. As you bring the leg up, feel that connection from your lower abdominal muscles to your toes. So you're pulling your leg up by contracting your core muscles. So the leg is working, it's doing its own thing, but you want to feel a connection to the middle of your body. Inhale around, exhale up. Inhale around, exhale up. If you want to add a challenge here, you can lift that opposite leg off the ground and circle around. It makes it significantly harder. One more. Good, and then we'll reverse the direction. Inhale away from the body, exhale around and up. So keeping the opposite hip very still. So you need to use your opposite glutes, your oblique muscles, muscles that wrap around the ribs. And the leg is really strong as well. Inhale around, exhale up. Last time. And hug that knee into the chest. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your ankle. Take a couple of breaths here. And then we'll do our other side. So right leg or second side leg can be bent, other leg up, or both legs are straight if your hamstrings have that available to them. So set your core muscles. We're going to really stabilize this side of the body. You're going to inhale, circle around, and exhale up. Inhale, cross the body, exhale up. Again, feeling that connection from your lower abdominal muscles to your toes. So inhale around, exhale up. Inhale around, exhale up. Inhale around, exhale up. If you want to add a challenge, lifting the opposite leg, it might make your circle a little smaller. That's okay. One more in that direction. And then we'll go the other way. Inhale around, exhale up. Inhale around, exhale up. Inhale around, reaching the leg long out of the socket. So the leg's getting longer, longer, longer as it reaches around. So it's very active. One more. And then hug that knee in towards your chest. Grab your other leg. Push down on your leg so your arms are active. I catch my breath. And then circle the legs around. Just let the femurs be heavy in the socket. Keep breathing. And then let's reverse the direction, going down, out, and together. Couple more. Just keep breathing here. And one more time. And then just rest the feet down. So from here, we're going to do some variations of our side leg series. So you're going to come on to your side. You have options. You can be on your forearm, or you can be all the way down on your arm if that feels better to your shoulder and neck. I'm going to be here. I feel like I can see you better. So from here, you're going to stack your legs up, bring them slightly forward of your body. Push the pinky toe side of the foot that's on the ground, push it down into the ground. So that will help stabilize your body a little bit. With the forearm, push that forearm down into the ground so you feel the muscles underneath your armpits and shoulder blades work. So we're not just hanging out here if you're on your forearm. The top leg will be parallel to the ground. And we're going to do 2 kicks forward. Inhale, and exhale, 2 kicks to the back. So really using your glutes as you go to the back, so we're not overarching our low back, but we're working towards pelvic stabilization in this exercise. Inhale and exhale, forward, back. Inhale, forward, exhale, back. Inhale, forward, exhale, back. One more time each direction. And relax the leg down. So we're gonna turn the top leg out now so that the knee is moving more towards the ceiling, so you feel the muscles around the back of your hip work. Push your forearm down into the ground and then lift the top leg. Make teeny tiny circles right in the hip joint here. So you should feel work around the back of your hip and kind of in your glute area as well. Keep breathing, push the forearm down, activate your abdominals and lift your underneath ribs up as well. And then reverse the direction. Keep breathing. Good, you guys. And then we'll relax that leg down. You can give it some love if you need to. And then we're gonna make a big circle with the leg. Let's do this circle in parallel though. Okay, so push down with the forearm into the ground. Lift your underneath ribs up. Bring the leg forward, bring it up, circle around to the back and through. And again, you might have a little bit of movement in your torso and lower back, but try to keep it mostly stable. Circle around and through. Exhale, push down with the forearm. Check in with your shoulders and your neck. Good, and then we're gonna go the other way. Go to the back, up and around. To the back, up and around. We'll do a couple more. Back, up and around. And last one, back, up and around. Ugh. Tap it out, give it some love, and then we'll come to the other side. This is when I'm very grateful I don't have 8 legs, just 2. So from switching sides here, you're gonna stack your legs up and bring them slightly forward of your pelvis. It'll give you a little more balance. Push the forearm down into the ground, lift your underneath rib cage up. Activate your core muscles, lift the top leg in parallel. We'll do 2 kicks forward and exhale. 2 kicks to the back. Inhale forward, exhale. Use your glutes as you go to the back. Try to stabilize your torso, stabilize your pelvis. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale and exhale. Check in with your shoulder. Make sure it's pretty relaxed. As relaxed at the top of it anyway as it can be. And last time, rest the leg down. So we're gonna turn the top leg out now so the knee moves a little bit up towards the ceiling. Lift the top leg and make a teeny tiny circle right in the hip joint. Check in here, lift your underneath rib cage up, push down with your forearm. So it'll feel a little bit contained. We're just working on trunk stability and pelvic stability here. Let's reverse the direction. Going the other way, keep breathing. Good, and then resting that leg down. If you need to tap it out a little bit, you can. And then let's go into our big leg circle. So from here, just recheck this arm, the arm that's on the ground. Lift your top leg. We're gonna bring it forward, circle up, around, and through. Forward, up, around, and through. We'll do a few more. So you know, there might be a little more movement here in your torso, but still trying to anchor it, keep it as still as you can. One more in this direction. Keep breathing. We'll go the other way. Go to the back, up and around, back, up and around. Couple more like that. And one more time. Rest that leg down. Bend your knees, tap it out, and let's take a figure 4 stretch. So we will we'll stretch the muscles that we just worked. So you're gonna lay on your back, cross one ankle over the opposite knee, and flex those toes towards your knee so you feel the shin get active. Then grab your hamstrings of the free leg. If this is enough to have that foot down, you just hang out there. Otherwise, you're gonna pull it in, push your tailbone down into the mat a little bit so you're kind of creating that natural curve of your lower back. And you might feel a little bit more of a stretch that way in your hip. And then you can even use your own leg strength to push that knee away from your body a little and just feel an even deeper stretch. Take a couple of breaths, breaths here. Try to relax the tops of your shoulders, relax your jaw and your neck. And then bring that foot down and we'll switch sides. So you're gonna cross your left ankle, or I did my right. You can, whatever side you're on, switch sides, flex those toes towards your knee, and if this is enough, you just hang out here, hey tiger. And then if you want a little bit more, you can lift that leg up and just take a few breaths here. And you can push your tailbone down so you feel kind of the natural curve of your low back. You can push that knee a little bit away. Take a few breaths here. Tiger's getting his stretch on too. And one more breath. And then you can relax all the way down. And let's come onto our bellies. Let's do a little bit of back extension here. So you're gonna lay on your belly. Let's do put your arms straight forward of your shoulders, but a little wider than your shoulders. So kind of the sides of the hands like a karate chop to the floor. I want you to push your pubic bone down into the mat so you feel your lower abdominal muscles lift up and the low back get long. Push your toes down into the ground so your legs are active as well. From here, you're gonna just push a little bit down into the ground and then draw the arm into the socket so the chest gets really wide. And see if you can keep widening the chest, but lift your upper back. And you can push down a tiny bit with the arms, but mostly waking up your back muscles here. And then coming forward, let the shoulder blades glide all the way forward and off your rib cage. And then we'll start again. Push down a little bit with the arms, the shoulder blades glide towards each other, the head of the arm bones draw in. Abdomen is active, so stabilizing your lower back here. And then the arms glide out. Shoulder blades glide out on the rib cage as well. We'll do a couple more like that, keeping your abdominals active. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other, so chest is wide. You can push down a little bit with your arms, but waking up your back muscles. And then coming down. So you should feel your back muscles working, but you shouldn't feel achy or pain in your lower back. If you do, make your range of motion smaller or use your abdominal muscles more and see if that helps. If not, you can just rest. So push the sides of the hands down, arms draw into the socket, lift the upper back. And then we'll come all the way down, hands on the ground, forehead on your hands, bend your knees, and just take your feet side to side and just relax your lower back. Just breathing here. And then arms come down, or legs come down. So from here, we'll reach our arms back over our shoulders. Let's do a couple rounds of swimming. This is one of my favorite exercises. I like that it works our back in a crisscross shape, or crisscross pattern. So draw your abdominal muscles up, reach your arms and legs long and away, and lift the head and the arms and legs up. And then flutter the arms and legs. Keep breathing. Relax the tops of your shoulders if you can, and make the back of your neck long and free of wrinkles. So really lengthening the back of your neck. Fluttering the arms and legs. If it's too much to do it quickly, you're just gonna go slow. One arm and one leg. One arm and one leg. Okay? Come all the way down. Head on your hands, bend your knees, feet side to side. Breathe into your belly. Relax your lower back. And let's do one more like this. So legs come straight, arms come a little wider than your shoulders. Draw your lower abdominal muscles up and lengthen your lower back. Reach the arms and legs long and away and lift up. Fluttering the arms and legs. And or moving slowly, one arm and one opposite leg, and then switch. Keep breathing. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Keep your lower abdomen active. Come all the way down and rest. Bend your knees, take your feet side to side again. And then you can rest. So come up onto your hands and knees. Find neutral spine. So find the natural curve of your back. Then bring your big toes together and your knees apart and push back to child's pose. So push your hands down into the ground. Can lift your armpits up towards the ceiling a little bit. And just breathe. Get long through the side, both sides of your body. Feel that compression in your ball and socket joint, your hip joint. And feel the length in your lower back. And then let's come down onto our side and we'll just take a little bit of thoracic rotation. So knees can be stacked at about 90 degrees. Arms are forward of the body, head is down. You're gonna bend your top elbow, rotate from your low ribs and keep reaching that top knee towards the wall in front of you. So we're mostly twisting our upper body. So lower body is stable. Exhale. Rotate the spine. Top knee reaches forward. And back. And one more time like that. Exhale. Reach the top knee forward. And then coming back. And let's switch sides. We'll come to the other side. And same thing here. Knees stack up. Both arms forward. Bend the top elbow. Reach the top knee out long and away towards the wall in front of you. And then bend the elbow and come forward again. And exhale. And forward. We'll do a couple more like that. Last time. Good, you guys. And then just roll over onto your back and let's take a hamstring stretch. So from here, you're gonna pick one leg and bring it up into the air. You can have this opposite knee bent or straight, whatever is available in your body. So to set up though, we're gonna pull this leg in with our hands and then push back with our hamstring. So the leg is active. This is not a passive stretch. If you'd like to, you can straighten that opposite leg down and push the back of your leg down into the mat. Then reach through the top heel, keeping your sacrum, your tailbone pushing down into the mat, and the heel reaches up away from the sacrum. Take the hip of the leg that's in the air and draw it away from the armpit. So the side of the body gets long. Relax your shoulders. You can hold underneath your knee. If you're on the more flexible side, you can be here. But both legs are very active. This is not a passive stretch. And the leg is as low as it needs to be to get the natural curve of your low back. So we're not pulling the leg in so much that we flatten out our lower back. So it's just nice and neutral here. Take a couple more breaths here. Keep reaching through both legs, both heels, pushing the back of the leg that's on the ground in towards the ground, and breathing, breathing, breathing. And then we can relax that leg and we'll go to the other side. So either this leg stays bent or it goes straight, whatever is available to you. And then you're grabbing your hamstrings. You're gonna pull in and then push back into your hands. So there's an active lock between your hands and your legs. Reach that heel up towards the ceiling or in that direction. And then if you want to, you can straighten the other leg. So it's okay if the leg is a lot lower and this knee is bent. That's legal and you won't get a Pilates ticket. So push the back of your leg into the mat and take this hip and draw it away from your armpit. So the side of the body gets long. Reaching both heels away from your body. And if your leg is straight on the opposite side, you're pushing that leg down into the ground and the leg that's in the air pushes into your hands. So the leg is active on both sides. Relax the front of your shoulders, relax your jaw. Take a couple of breaths here. One more breath. And then let that leg come down. And you can either just stay here on your back, or if you'd like to come up to sitting, you can, and we'll finish class just as we started with just a moment of stillness here. So just allowing your eyes to close, whether you're on your back or seated. Hands can be on your belly or on your lap. And just with the eyes closed, just once again, tuning into your physical body, tuning into your breath. And just noticing anything that's shifted in a small amount of time, anything that feels different. And tune into your mental and emotional body as well, and just notice, what is it like? What is it like in your mind and your consciousness today? And is it any different than when we started? And then take a moment and give thanks to your body. Just be in gratitude for all of the ways that it supports you, for all of the incredible functions that are happening all the time without our awareness, all the ways it works to heal you, to support you, and to move the way you want it to move. And just give thanks, just be in gratitude for this incredible gift that is our body. And then just allow yourself to take a full inhale breath. And very easily exhale. And then just gently allow your eyes to open. All right, guys, we're done. Thank you so much for coming today. I will be back. Oh, I got some crazy bangs going on. I will be back tomorrow morning, Wednesday at 11 a.m. for meditation. So Wednesday morning, 11 a.m., same place for meditation. And then again for mat class Thursday evening at 6:30 p.m. And again Friday at 4. But we'll take it one day at a time over here. So tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., meditation. All right, you guys, hang in there. Thank you so much for participating tonight. I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.